we gonna play this last record, but this is the most personal joint on here.
Yeah.
Like
Another crazy one.
Like this is personal to me. We're gonna let this rock.
They follow the star to Christ, so same thing. Check your watch.
Now it's start time.
I'm not a rapper who's a Christian, I'm a Christian rapper. They be acting Christian, bail like a Christian actor. So they don't wanna go to church for religious matters. Still gather, cause what they don't want is a pastor. We are the church, true, there's no debate. But if the body's not together, then how do we stay in shape? God is the only head, so we can never be the face. If heaven ain't the prize, then I was never in the race. They be driven by their ego, fueled by their libido. The high don't take the pain away, it's just a placebo. They call the evil good and their good evil. We do God's work with the staff, He will free the people. There's room at the table, tell them get a seat. They don't understand the fivefold like a fitted sheet. We mixing the words, same song to a different beat. The hood has 5 different churches on the same street. The body's in so many pieces, it's a dissertation. But we will recover all with rehabilitation. Humble ourselves and pray, and He will heal a nation. Please don't treat the cross like it's a decoration. We live in revelation, we should know what's in store. Earthquakes, famine and death, rumors of war, lovers of self, epidemic, so much more. And we all know about the trap, it's what we saw. You should know the spirit, it is not a slogan or an emotion. There's power in the tongue spoken. Word of wisdom, word of knowledge, your gifts chosen. The devil knows more word than a theologian. He's just going through the motions. He knows the ending, the bridegroom's coming. He won't get to see the wedding. Okay, now what side are you representing? What side? Did you get the invitation? Will you be attending? The honeymoon is heaven, literally. God wiping our tears, literally. Riches untold, streets of gold, literally. I pray for you, I'm not speaking figuratively. Tomorrow isn't promised, we should know that. And yesterday will soon become a throwback. Once today becomes tomorrow, we can't go back. I've lost a lot, but in this moment I have no lack. It's a humble brag. No waterfalls, they chasing streams. Stop living above your means. Exceedingly, abundantly, all we can think or ask. Start living above your dreams. I've been praying for my mother through this whole thing. My wife covered, I even prayed over her ring. I've been praying for my father, God keep him in your care. For the past couple months, he's been preaching from a chair. I've been praying for my sister, every day and night. If life's a game, these are quarters, please give her extra life. I've been praying for my siblings and my wife since we lost dad. For my mom and loving more cause it hurts bad. I'm praying for a peace we can't understand. I'm praying for the US, I pray for Sudan. I'm praying for Iraq, I'm praying for Iran. I pray for Israel, I pray for Pakistan. I pray for Syria, I pray for Afghanistan. I'm praying for my pastors, praying for our leaders. I just wanna stay awake so I can pray with Jesus. I'm praying for the children, I'm praying for the seniors. I'm praying for the sinners, I'm praying for believers. I'm praying that you hear this, I'm praying you receive this. For the humble ones.
Yeah.
First things first. My favorite beat out of all.
This one?
Yeah. And here's why. The piano, I said I was praying for my father-in-law. My wife lost our dad. We lost dad the end of last year.
Yeah.
Right around this time. It's crazy that this has happened. And he played the piano, one of the best piano players in the world.
It's crazy.
Like, played for the Whispers, like, he's one of those dudes. So the piano in this song immediately took me there. And I was like, I can't make it sad, but I need to get all of these feelings.
Yeah.
So it made me take a more serious route. And then a saxophone is my favorite instrument. My wife hates it. Ooh, boy, I love me a saxophone. I am a softie for a saxophone and a hip hop beat. I will be like, give it to me.
Show button.
That's
where I got it from.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm glad you did that. Yeah.
But you know, like the piano and the saxophone for me just did it. So then at that point it was just like, well, now I need to talk. I need to talk in a certain way. And then once we got to the end, I was just full. So I just was saying how I felt, like about my mother, my father, like this is what's present, what's going on in the world. Like I pray that we all. That's why I called that one Open Letter. I just started penning. It was amazing, bro. Like
I didn't even notice. And what's amazing about that is there's a whole nother version of this beat without the piano.
What?
Yeah, there's a whole version without the piano. And I remember late, I was up 3 a.m, as usual. And shout out to my brother Swift, another amazing producer. And I was talking to Swift, and I was like, I feel like I want to throw pianos on this. Because the saxophone's on there. I have everything else. The bass line's on there. Mm-hmm. There's a whole beat without the piano.
That's crazy.
Without the piano. And I sent you the version with the piano.
That's
and
crazy.
I was like, I think start with dance on this. And I sent you the beat I sent you the one with the piano. And I remember talking to Swift, I'm like, yo, gotta add piano.
Piano is perfect.
Just whatever. And I'm gonna say this again. Joe Budden. Let me just tell you, I love artists who I love transparency in music. Mm-hmm. I love it. And I feel like there's certain instruments that bring that out, right? I feel like a piano brings that out.
Very honest lyricist.
I feel like, no, he is. And there's a lot of artists like that too, like Common, Talib. Like these are artists who, like, when they have certain instruments, you know what they're gonna do. Lupe, you know what I'm saying? You give certain lyricists certain instruments and you watch what they do, especially ones that are not scared to be transparent. Even Nas, like,
definitely. I love new Nas, by the way.
You don't like old Nas?
I'm a new Nas fan.
You're not an old Nas fan?
Old Nas is old Nas. He's cool. He's Nas.
Cool? All right, we're not gonna do this. This is crazy. This is horrible. This is crazy. And even that's probably cool because you probably like him because of Hit Boy production.
Yeah.
Which has a lot to do with it, so I can see that, right? But even when Nas gets on certain beats, like he got a record with Amy Winehouse. He has a record with Project Window record, the old record he has. When you have certain lyricists and you give them certain instruments, they're going to dance. And you're like one of those people who I respect as a lyricist. And I was like, I'm gonna send him the piano version. I mean,
I really hope that stands out on this project because I feel like as elaborate and as dope as the production is, it allowed for the lyrics to shine in that.
It does.
To be heard in very clear, precise ways. Like, I get that a lot because and I don't. People say, oh, you should water down, for lack of a better expression, as if I'm supposed to punch less, I guess, or structure differently. But I'm in a place now, especially in my career, where like I said, I'm a freshman in CHH kind of, but I rap how I rap.
Yeah, you've always punched. So, you're not gonna stop punching now. Not gonna stop punching now.
Can't stop swinging, bro.
Yeah.
Can't stop swinging.
But it's not forceful for you. You're not forcing. You're not using, like, I hate rappers that the like rappers. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The ones that have to I'm cold like pillows, I'm cold like this, I'm cold like, you're not that. You are very authentic and it just comes natural and you're not punching to punch. You know what I mean? People punch just to force things to fit somehow. You know what I mean? I spray your windows like Windex or something stupid, right? This has nothing to do with the song. Everything that you're saying, there's layers to the story that you're telling, and it just so happens to punch. Like, and that's what's fire about it.
Thank you. Yeah. And that I thank you for the ability to be able to express myself in that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it just felt like, you know, you opened the door, God just came in. Everything happening so easily too with the project. You send it, I send it back. You did the cover, you did the artwork that I'm sure we're gonna release soon, and y'all will see it. Like everything just was so smooth. We kept it in house. It only touched a few hands, and it sounds like it.
It was so natural. It was just so like. And it's probably like the easiest process to an album that I've ever been involved with.
Ever.
It was like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right, we done. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like that. It was like.
For the humble ones, for the body.